Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, Dre. So I'm just getting ready to walk my ass back into work because I got to get paid, got to earn my keep. I want to talk about this shit with Kathy Griffin. She's a comedian. She hasn't really done much, so I can't say that she has a faltering career. I don't really listen much to her. I don't really think she's funny. She's got kind of a dry sense of humor. But there was a recent picture that was floating on the internet where she had this dummy head of Donald Trump that was all bloody, and all of a sudden the extreme right got pissed off. They're saying that this kind of thing shouldn't happen and it's total disrespect to the president. But when you look at what's happened within the last 8 years under a black president, and you think about how Barack Obama was treated, he was basically everyone's nigger on the right side, where they didn't have any respect, any care for him, his wife, or his two daughters. But then all of a sudden, Donald Trump, you make fun of his son Barron, or you make fun of Donald Trump, all of a sudden people are pissed off. So the hypocrisy, the sheer hypocrisy from white America and conservatives. Now, a lot of people will say, well, he's just speaking from a liberal standpoint. Look, I don't vote. If you see my videos, you understand. I don't vote. The reason why I don't vote is because neither party gives a fuck about black people. So for those who try to say, well, the Democratic Party founded the KKK, who cares? Black people were considered niggers long before either party was formed. And to this day, the Republican Party, the people that try to say, well, Abraham Lincoln, the party, the Republican Party, that liberated blacks, well, there's 100 years of after emancipation where there's Jim Crow laws, and how many Republican presidents sat and did nothing to change laws to positively impact black people. But also when you consider that the Republican Party back then from 1865 is vastly different from the Republican Party from today, where the ideologies have changed, where Republicans these days are very privileged and don't give a shit about black people, then it makes you wonder. But I'm not wanting to delve too far into that. But what I'm saying is there's that double standard by white people where they're saying that, okay, we don't like you talking about Donald Trump. Just like when he was elected and people talk about him and says, give Donald Trump a chance. But did you give Barack Obama a chance? Everything that he tried to do during his 2 terms, white people tried to undermine. They did everything they can. So you see all these pictures where people have effigies of Barack Obama, where he's hanging, where he's burning, where they have knives stuck in him. You have Ted Nugent, who's talking about if back in 2012, if Barack Obama wins another term, he's either going to be in jail or dead by this time next year. That's what he said back in 2012, making threats against the President of the United States. And he was investigated by the Secret Service. But people weren't pissed off about that. Conservatives weren't mad at all. But all of a sudden they're upset because Donald Trump, who cares more about his social media persona, and he's talking about how his son Barron was emotionally scarred. But you're talking about the same Donald Trump that had all these negative things to say about Barack Obama. You didn't see him speak out when people were posting these pictures of a dummy of Barack Obama being hanged and burned. He's not thinking about the cuts to healthcare and such that's going to negatively impact thousands of people in the United States. But then all of a sudden, you want us to worry about what the hell Barron thinks? No one gives a fuck what Barron thinks. This is America. And once you become part of the presidential office, it's open season. It was open season on Barack Obama. I don't call Donald Trump president. He doesn't do anything presidential. Shit, I have more respect for George W. Bush when he was in office. I think what he did during the crisis with 911 was impeccable. He led the country. He tried to hold it together. So much respect to him. But to give that kind of disrespect to Barack Obama and then try to say that Donald Trump, he deserves respect after the shit that he's done, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck everyone in his cabinet. Anyway, I'm getting back to work. If you like this video, I hope that you like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter. Peace.